What's up, East? Today is Friday, October 11th, and our first episode of Trojan TV for the school year.
Today, we're excited to bring you a number of stories and features about the new school year.
Mr. Perkins explains his kickoff as lead principal, and we get a close-up look at East's most popular edition of the year.
For our Man on the Street feature, we check in with you guys to see how your year is going.
And Gavin will be catching us up on Trojan sports.
So let's get this show started. I'm Madison Garrett.
And I'm Hank Calton, and Trojan TV starts right now.
Today's Trojan TV is brought to you by Grand Traverse Oral Surgery, Slow Taco, Traverse City's happiest jam band, Empire Value Advisors, and Great Lakes Potato Chip Company. Snack happy.
Welcome back. Our new lead principal, Mr. Perkins, now has a full year to make his goals and ideas reality for East. Brady and Hank sat down with him to find out what he has planned for the school year.
Mr. Perkins is excited to kickstart his first year as head principal and has many goals in store. We caught up with him to find out more.
So my first year at East, it has been fantastic. As you know, I came in January last year, and there was a lot of learning and listening that happened last year. And so to be able to have that time and to be able to launch kind of our vision for what we want Traverse City East to be like, and working on the climate and culture, and working with the teachers has been fantastic, starting in the fall versus coming in halfway through the year. So some changes, working with our teachers, there's some instructional changes, working with some performance scales and things, the 4, 3, 2, 1s that you see in the classroom, how do those work and how to get kids more engaged with those. I really want to see some opportunities where kids get to take more field trips, and not just fun field trips, but fun with the component of learning. So we live in northern Michigan. We live in a beautiful place with a lot of amazing things out there outside the traditional school building. And so getting folks out there and learning about our environment and our culture while still learning the curriculum is something that's really important to me.
Mr. Perkins came to East with high expectations for students and teachers.
The impression was, I kind of heard some things about maybe the kids weren't as well as behaved as what we would hope, and there were some struggles happening. And what I found coming to East is really just the opposite, with some structure and some expectations. Our staff and our students are amazing, top notch, and so I'm really proud of that fact that we were able to kind of flip that narrative around and really kind of dust off the diamond that we really have here at Traverse City East. And so we're always, I'm always tweaking my strategy, but putting kids first and putting, staff first, and making sure that everyone's being responsible and respectful and safe, and that they value the culture and climate that we have here. That doesn't change. The way in which we go about that may tweak to make sure we get the best results, but keeping focused on the same priorities day in and day out is really what makes a great school. And I love to be able to lead. I love to be able to provide direction and oversight and help everyone kind of work towards, one common goal. And I think, that's a really perfect fit for me.
This has been Hank and Brady reporting for Trojan TV.
Thanks, guys. We are looking forward to a great school year under Mr. Perkins' leadership, and he has a lot of students and staff to manage. Trojan TV reporter Thayer Yang breaks down all the details with his first By the Numbers segment. Thanks, Thayer. Now let's get to a few important school announcements. Parent-teacher conferences continued this Thursday, October 17th, from 4:30 to 7:30 p.m. Parents can still schedule time frames to meet with their child's teacher, if needed, through the Sign Up Genius link in their email. The first annual Trojan Meet and Greet event during advisory is on Tuesday, October 24th. All students who are new or transferred to East Middle School starting this school year will report to advisory for attendance and then head down to the cafeteria. Also, Trojans, the end of the first quarter is coming to a close on Friday, November 1st, which is also a half day for students. Now let's send it over to sports with Gavin.
Thanks, Madison. Fall sports are underway and our Trojans are performing well. Let's take a look. Our cross-country teams traveled to Pine River Saturday and placed well. The boys took first out of the 14-team invitational with Alex DeRocher coming in second of all participants. Our girls team finished strong as well, taking second place at the meet. The team finished their season on the 19th at the Northern Michigan Cross Country Championship in Gaylord. In football, both our 7th and 8th grade teams are turning heads with a series of wins against West. The 8th grade boys beat West 36-14 and the 7th grade won 14-6. The 8th grade girls black volleyball team took down West last Thursday and remain undefeated. The teams finish their season tomorrow at a tournament in Cadillac. Boys basketball season is coming soon. Practices begin October 21st and games start in early November. For all sports-related sign-ups and schedules, head to the LEAP website. And that wraps up my sports update. Back to you, Hank.
Thanks, Gavin. Here are some district and community events you won't want to miss. Tomorrow, October 12th, TC Cares will be held at Traverse Heights Elementary School from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. TC Cares Day is a one-day health and wellness clinic offering medical, optical, and chiropractic services, as well as haircuts, family photos, warm meals, winter outwear, and more. All services are free and offered on a first-come, first-served basis. For more information, visit their website, tccaresday.weebly.com. And next Saturday, October 19th, Traverse City Central's robotics team will host Super Science Saturday from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. in the school's cafeteria. Enjoy activities such as slime making, marshmallow cannons, elephant toothpaste, and coding experiments. The event will also feature conversations with astronaut Greg Johnson live via Skype. Super Science Saturday is free and open to the public. And now, did you know the most popular individual in our school is not a person? In fact, it's a groundhog. Elijah and Abby have more on our new furry friend.
A new animal has been causing a lot of buzz at EMS this year. We caught up with Mr. Moore to learn more about our furry friend.
A groundhog is a type of marmot. It's the largest rodent that belongs to the squirrel family. I think it's a female, but it's hard to tell. If you've noticed, they have a couple doors, entry and exit holes, and that's common amongst groundhogs for escaping danger from predators, because they have a lot of predators. Chances are it's up underneath the slab of the hallway where students walk, so it can hear our footsteps and stuff. But they basically eat on plants. They're super good climbers. A lot of people don't know that. They're good swimmers. They can escape predators that way.
I think that's pretty cool to be walking by and seeing out there, so I could smile and wave at it. I think it should be the Trojan Chuck. I've heard a lot of people call it that. I haven't seen many groundhogs in my life, so it is pretty cool.
I think the groundhog is honestly kind of cute, and it's kind of like a class pet, but a school pet at the same time. Because in our science class, we're kind of learning more about like that type of animal, so that was kind of like a cool opportunity, so now we can learn more about that.
I think the groundhog is very neat to have on our grounds because it's kind of a different animal that nobody really sees. I think the groundhog's name should be Gregory, because that's what we originally named it on the first day of school.
This has been Elijah and Abby reporting for Trojan TV.
Great information on Gregory. Or did Mr. Moore say it was a female? Head to our website, the link, and cast your vote on what the groundhog should be named. You probably think school has been the same forever, but you'd be mistaken. Bella and Molly take a look at ways school was different 100 years ago in their first episode of Fantastic Facts.
Welcome to this edition of Fantastic Facts. This week's topic is 5 ways school is different 100 years ago.
Let's start off with physical discipline. When we think about discipline now, it usually relates to detention and referrals and stuff like that. But 100 years ago, punishments went from writing lines to actual physical discipline. which like kids were hit with paddles and rulers and probably shoes. Ouch! So it definitely sounds a lot scarier than the punishments that we have now.
Back in the day, there were hardly any child labor laws, so oftentimes work came before school. Now, we usually think of night school being something for adults. Many kids attended night school and then went to work during the day to help their families.
Most jobs today require you to have at least some sort of degree or experience, but 100 years ago, most people didn't have the money to go to college, so they didn't go to college, and only the wealthier people went and got better jobs.
Have our grandparents ever talked about how they used to walk so long to get to school? Well, there's some truth in that statement. As there was no school transportation, most kids walked or biked to school, and many didn't live within a 4 to 5 mile radius of their schools.
100 years ago, segregation was a huge problem that sorted kids into different classrooms based on wealth, religion, and many other things. They even had separate drinking fountains in bathrooms.
Thanks for watching this edition of Fantastic Facts.
I'm Bella.
And I'm Molly.
We'll see you next time.
Bye.
I'm glad school isn't that way anymore.
No kidding. Those rulers don't look fun.
Well, that does it for our first Trojan TV of the school year.
You can check out all of our stories and extras on our website, The Link. And don't forget to follow us on Instagram at EastDMC.
We are leaving you with Jasmine and Marissa, who headed to the hallways to find out how your school year is going so far.
Have a great weekend, Trojans.
Bye.
I'm Jasmine.
And I'm Marissa.
And we're the men on the street. Today, Marissa and I are going around asking students how their school year is going.
I'm here with Mr. Nowicki. Mr. Nowicki, how's your year going so far?
It's going wonderful. We've really been focusing on supporting our students as best as possible, and so behind the scenes, I want the school to know that we're doing the best we can.
I'm here with Devon to ask him about his school year. How's your school year going, Devon?
It's doing really good. I really like my teachers and my locker, and I'm working on it really good. And some of my teachers are really funny, and I really like Jim. Thank you.
That's cool.
I'm here with Athena. Athena, how's your school year going so far?
My school year is going pretty well. I enjoy my classes for 8th grade this year, and they're pretty fun.
Yeah, I'm here with Hayden to ask her about how her school year is going. How's your school year going, Hayden?
Really good. I thought it would be worse, but it's actually really good.
You know, that's good. I'm glad. Do you have a favorite class?
Probably Art Unleashed.
Oh, that's fun.
I'm here with Max to ask him how his school year is going. Max, can you tell me?
I'm surviving. A lot is going on.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the same. So, do you have a favorite subject?
Lunch, does that count?
I'm here with Soren to talk about his school year. How's your school year going, Soren?
Really good so far.
That's good. Do you have any favorite classes?
Mrs. Murphy's 6th grade first hour math.
That's fun. Is there something about it that's making it fun?
She's really nice, and she does a lot of fun things in it.
How's your school year going, Davis?
It's going pretty good. I'm maintaining my grades. Haven't gotten really any bad grades. Classes are pretty good. Not great, but pretty good.
That's great, Davis.
Yeah,
I'm glad.
I know. Thank you.
I'm here with Annika to ask her about how her school year is going. How's your school year going, Annika?
It's going very well. I really like East because I like how chaotic it is. It's very fun, and yeah, I like all my teachers too.
This has been Marissa and Jasmine reporting for Trojan TV.